Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, episode 17 with our silo challenge. And the last time we left off, we had pulled up here onto this bridge and we found an APC over here, which was pretty neat because we were hoping to get some fuel from it. But then I had the debate on whether or not I actually wanted to use it, and you can see here that I actually went ahead off camera and I emptied everything into here. And I installed the battery in it and got all the diesel fuel in it, and we're going to take the APC. The reason I'm doing this is because I think that overall, as a protective vehicle, it's a little bit better. On top of that, it's a bigger vehicle, so we'll be able to better convert it to what we want and what we need. And it holds a lot more fuel and a lot more safer and stuff like that. So you can see here it's got these external diesel tanks on the back, which will be really nice when we fill up for diesel fuel. Now this back right one here is damaged and I do want to repair it at some point, but I need one tool with glare protection of 2 or more, and I need a welder or an integrated tool set, which I don't have either, or an alkaline torch. So I'm missing a couple different things, but eventually I'd like to get this repaired. But I didn't put the fuel in there. I put all of the fuel in the external tank inside of the vehicle, which you can see right there. Vehicle tank, 10 liters. And that's just because if you put diesel fuel in a leaking tank, obviously the diesel fuel is going to leak out of the tank, and then on top of that, it can actually catch fire and cause your vehicle to explode, which is not a good thing. So I've been thinking a lot about where to go next. I had mentioned wanting to go down, trying to get down past this way, and I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I think we're going to go off-roading a little bit and try to get around here because I really don't feel like backtracking back to the town. Just because I've explored it all and I know there's nothing there. Now, the only problem with doing this is I don't know where it's going to take me. It's very possible I could get halfway out into the middle of a field and run out of fuel, and there's nowhere to go from there. So we're going to hope that that doesn't happen. Now, we are hungry, thirsty, and tired. It is 5 a.m., so you know what? I think it's going to be best for us to actually probably rest up before we take this trip. Now, what I do like about the APC as well is we got a lot more coverage. So if I actually go down into this seat here, it's a good place to sleep, and we can't get seen by zombies or anything from this area. Now, something else to keep in mind too, is somebody mentioned up in the comments, which I appreciate it. I do need to grab a blanket and pillows from a house or something at some point. Load them up into the APC so we've got them. That'll give us a little bit better of a sleep experience. Now, let's go ahead and eat and drink a little bit real quick. We should have some cooked meat. There it is. That'll help us a lot. Drop any trash we might have. We'll keep the plastic bottles because we can fill those. Now, that's also something I need to do at some point is actually go through and sort all of this, and we'll get to it when we get to it. I can literally just stand pretty much right here in the center and sort through a lot of this stuff. So that's something we're going to do, but I'll do a lot of that off camera or a little bit here and there as I explore and gather items. I'm sure as hell not going to do it right here for an entire episode. That would be absolutely miserable. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some sleep. That'll get our right leg nice and healed up too, which is good. So we're fully healed up. We're wide awake. It is 1 p.m. So actually, it's kind of, we're wide awake and it's daytime. So we didn't sleep a whole lot. We're not a whole lot hungry either. That's all right, though. We'll go ahead and polish that off and polish that off. Drop this other plastic bottle. And I guess we'll just head out. Since we're in the armored personnel carrier, I'm not entirely concerned about heading out while it's still... was it still somewhat daylight? I think we're going to be okay. Don't mind me as I adjust my mic a little bit because it is in the way of my keyboard. There we go. Alright, let's begin. We're going to need to turn this thing around. Now, that's one thing I definitely don't like is the fact that I can't see anything. Now, there should be a camera system, but I'm not... Okay, that's what I wanted. Nice. So that camera system does work as intended. Okay, we're going to have to actually reverse this if we're going to get this turned around here. Driving mechanics are a little clunky, but we will figure them out. There we go. And we're leaving our old vehicle behind. Which is not a bad thing. I like the camera system on this one. I think it's very cool. I think it's neat. You can actually turn on the dome lights. I think you'll get a better view that way. Let's just take a look and see. No, it does not make a difference. Okay. But if we turn the headlights on, but we don't need them on because it's plenty bright enough right now. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to try to see if we can get somewhere around here. If we can't, then we will probably backtrack up the road, but we're not going to know unless we try. Because it is all swamp right there. And I'm not sure how well a vehicle like this would maneuver around it. Now we are coming back up on this here. I feel like maybe we could sneak around the side. I don't really know. Yeah, looks like it. Can we go through the swamp? I bet we could go through trees, honestly. I don't know if it's worth the risk. If we blow a tire or something, this could turn bad quick. So maybe we're not going to be able to go that way. Maybe we're going to have to backtrack all the way back to the town. Do I even have the fuel to do that? I guess we're going to find out. We are going back to the town now, though. I don't think that we've got what it takes to... I mean, I'm sure we can get through the trees. I've seen vehicles go through buildings with the proper setup, but I don't want to risk blowing a tire, and I definitely don't want to risk puncturing a fuel tank or something. We're going to have an issue after that. I'm just got this vehicle. I'm not really too keen on like going right off the bat and losing it just like I'm about to. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, you know what? Just stop the vehicle. Man, these things are hard to drive. Imagine driving off into the water with this. That'd be pretty much instant death. Yeah, we're just going to head back towards the town. Be really careful. That's okay, though. Maybe we'll actually find another vehicle that we can pull some diesel fuel out of. I know for a fact there was other vehicles somewheres with diesel fuel. And we do need a lot more diesel fuel. What are we actually looking at for... Can't do it while we're driving? Okay. Oh, hello. That came up on us quick. I could zoom out. I know. People have mentioned that before to me. Let me see. Like, I could zoom out to that, I guess, while I'm driving. I don't know, though. I don't like it. I feel like even for a recording, it's not very ideal. And, like, even me personally, I feel like I miss stuff a lot easier when I'm that zoomed out. There is the large power substation here. What are you going to really get from that? I don't know. You might get like some good cybernetic upgrades and such, the CBMs and everything. It's possible. For me personally, I don't mess around with that stuff too much, at least not till later. That's just how I am. That's just how I play my game. So there's usually a lot of shocker zombies. With a substation that large, it would be more of like the shocker brutes. Nothing I can fight yet. I mean, there's a lot of fields here. This can actually go away because we did, of course, get that SWAT vehicle back. You know, there's fields around here. We could go all the way through town and follow this road. We could follow this road. This is taking us farther away from the shelter, but I guess at this point, what's it matter? I still wanted to get back to the shelter, and we will go back to it at some point once we find a road to it. Main reason I want to get back there is because we did have the... We had that jelly that we had found in the first episode. It was an artifact. If things get like really crazy and I decide I want to maybe like ingest that stuff and see what happens, that's kind of going to be what I'm going to do. Why don't we just cut completely around the town? That seems like the better option, but do we want to go left or right? I think we should go left, only because the vet clinic is where I I ended up drawing all those zombies, right? So we'll take it, we'll hang a left here and we'll do it like this. Now this does mean we still have to be careful. You can see we got zombie hordes. We're going to end up running into them. But I think we're going to be okay. Slow down just a little bit. Pack of dogs. There's a zombie right there. We'll just go through. This APC will gladly run over any of these zombies. Another forest, so we do know that it's not complete clearing around here. We've got forest on the outskirts. That's a sign. Which means there's a mine here somewhere. Hold on, let me take a look. Oh, we are in the minefield. Oh no. We are totally in it right now. We are halfway in the minefield. This is not good. That's what those signs mean. So we've got one there. We've got one that we ran over. You can see it behind us. And we've got one off, if you guys look in the bottom left-hand corner, which means we're in the box. That's a minefield. I don't have to read the sign to know that's what that is. I don't even know how we didn't blow up. The APC would actually probably take it pretty well. But that doesn't matter. That's not where we're trying to go with this. Wow, we got really lucky. Here, I'm going to get out and prove it to you guys how lucky we got. I'm surprised I didn't see... I don't know. If we had drove through the middle of that, we would have been like totally dead. But what's really lucky is the fact that I managed to just, danger minefield. I knew it. And we're lucky that we didn't drive like through the middle of it. We just hit the outskirts of it. And what is a zombie what is that? A zombie kinderling. Wow, that's pretty horrifying, actually. Alright, well, let's get going. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, what? We have how much fuel? 36% diesel. Whoa, how? That don't even make any sense. How do we have 36% diesel? Where did I even get that from? Was it in one of the tanks and it just eventually... I don't even understand that mechanic. Well, I'm not sure, but we've got plenty of fuel now, so... where it came from, I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Let's just begin. And hope we don't run into another minefield. I've got to, like, somewhat try to look out for those. Not that that's really something I can do. Okay, so this is all just road with zombie hordes on it. Slow down a little bit. Okay, what's that? Smoker zombie. Okay, we're going to keep moving. Okay, we're going into a forest down a pretty long straight road here. Okay, that's at least I got some better coverage all of a sudden. Okay, is that a hippie van? Probably. We'll just keep moving. I don't think it's anything with diesel fuel, now that we know we're pretty good on diesel fuel anyways. Okay, spores. That's something to be a little concerned about. We could turn around and take the other road. Why don't we do that instead? Oops. Get away from these spores real quick before it gets real bad. Sorry. Sorry. I don't think any of the spores... No, it couldn't get... It doesn't look like, from what I'm reading off to the right, it doesn't look like they couldn't get inside the vehicle. Oop. Well, we just missed that. We just missed that. Yeah, we'll just come down and cut right across the field and just watch out for more mines. That's like one reason that you do want to stick to the roads. And mines aren't the only thing. Sometimes there can be other things out there like in the middle of nowhere that you can run into. So if you think you're taking a shortcut, sometimes it ends up not being a shortcut. It ends up being, it ends up actually really messing you up. Now there can be mines on the roads as well. It's just that you're going to see them a lot better because if there's going to be a minefield on the road, it's going to be right in the middle of the road. Okay, we've got like what appears to be a bunch of stuff here, so let's take it down a notch and do a little bit of exploring. We might find something. Oh, like what is this here? A blob? Okay, are we going to get him or what? He will break apart a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, we are in the middle of nowhere. There's another mold up there I see. But I just want to see what we've got here, because this is actually not dirty clothes, so it's possible we could find a backpack or something, right? We've got a lot of stuff here, you guys, as you guys can see. Ammo. This looks like it's one of those drug areas, right? Yeah, methamphetamine. So there's jerky, cargo pants, stuff like that. So we're going to find a little bit of food. We're mainly looking for like a backpack or something, because that's what we're lacking. Pair of hard leg guards also is not bad. Although we do have an entire SWAT suit on right now, and that's already kind of over encumbering us a little, or not, I don't want to say a little bit, it's actually a lot. Oh, this is a lot. This was a big area. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this. Hiking boots, caffeine pills can be okay to have. Okay, what's this? This is kind of what I was looking for. So, submachine gun. That stuff's pretty common around, like, these kind of drug... I guess you could call it, like, a drug area. I wouldn't know what the best way to mark this off as would be. A punch dagger. 14 butchering quality. That's pretty impressive. What does our pocket knife have? I'm almost positive it's 12 and 1 cutting quality, and then that one, that punch dagger, is 14 and 1. So I'd say dropping the pocket knife and getting the punch dagger just for the better butchering quality, because then we'll get more meat out of butchering technically. But then again, I gotta drop some more stuff because I have too much on me. Let's go back to the vehicle. Come on, you. Got a bunch of dogs following me in here. So we'll drop that. I'm just glad we finally got a vehicle. And and some guns. Okay, let's try to take the punch dagger. There we go. Crowbar. That's got 2 prying. I'm pretty sure our makeshift crowbar is 1 prying. It is, so... that's a good find. We'll drop the makeshift crowbar. Pick up the real crowbar. And there's a hatchet here with a tree cutting quality, a better butchering quality, cutting, hammering, and fine hammering. Nice. So the hatchet's a good find too. Alright. Here comes a Grim Howler. Maybe we can get him to fight the wolf. Okay, he didn't last too long. Okay, I was hoping the other dog would fight him, but... yeah, see, torso encumbrance throwing him off. But that's not necessarily a bad thing for where we stand right now. Simply because, yes, we're not able to hit as easy because of our torso encumbrance, but because of the SWAT suit we're wearing that's giving us the encumbrance, it's made us practically invincible. Because it's such a full coverage, just really good at protecting kind of thing. Okay, that's probably a house I explored, but maybe not. Either way, we can check it out if we want to. Let's at least get to the road now. Public washroom. Perfect. Let's head right to there. I won't even worry about that little house area. I'm pretty sure I would have... Oops. I'm pretty sure I would have hit it anyways. Huh, what's this? This might be a good sign. Lots of vehicles, and they look like they're... Yeah, it looks like they're going to be diesel operated. Let's... All right. Let's stop here, stop driving, and with that being said, we are going to cut it off here. So, yeah, we're I don't want to say in the middle of nowhere, but we're not near anywhere, if that makes sense. More spore clouds, so there's a couple different spore areas around here, but we found this public washroom here, so we're going to take a look at that, and then there's a lot of vehicles around it, and we'll take a look at all those. I think we've got some with diesel fuel. Not that diesel fuel seems to be a problem now. Oh, 21%, so we are burning through it. So probably what we probably did is we burned through one of these tanks here, the 200-liter tank, and now we're just on our little tank. Where is it? Our little 10-liter tank, and it's giving us a kind of different impression. So that's probably what's going on. So we've got 21% of diesel fuel in that little tank, and we'll try to see if we can find some more around us. However, that is it. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.